What's happening, guys? My name is Adam, aka Speedy Spectrum, and welcome back to Let's Play and Dub Pokémon Fire Red. In the last episode, we entered Victory Road, the final dungeon. At least the final dungeon in the main game. In this episode, we will hopefully finish up the rest of the dungeon. And that could prove difficult because it is a twisting, turning labyrinth filled with powerful trainers. Speaking of which, we have another trainer battle. He says he's going to whip us. I'm afraid he is sadly mistaken. And he's going to send out Persian, which is a normal type. I think Howland should be able to get rid of it with a flamethrower, but we'll find out, won't we? I am getting stab damage, which is nice. And down it goes! Howland is almost at level 50, that's pretty cool. Anyway, now he's going to send out his Golduck, which means I'm going to switch to Amber for obvious reasons. Thankfully, he only has 2 Pokémon, so this is not a tough fight in the slightest. All we need is a good old-fashioned Thunderbolt. And will this be a one-shot? It is indeed. Very nice. Not a difficult fight in the slightest. Yeah, you're the one who got whipped, even though you were the one carrying the whip. I think there is another trainer up here somewhere. Yes, there is. To answer his question, no, it's not tough, but it can be if you don't know where to go. Yes, the trainers are rather difficult with high-leveled Pokemon, but if you know where you're going, you shouldn't have too tough a time in here. Anyway, since he's got a Mr. Mime, I'm going to switch out to my good buddy Overton. And even though it's 1 level higher than I am, I should be able to get rid of it courtesy of a Shadow Ball. Before I get too carried away, I will go over the new Pokemon you can catch here in Victory Road. Now, Mr. Mime just used a move called Roleplay, which lets you copy the opponent's ability. Pretty interesting attack, and one you don't see very often. Alright, with that dude out of the way, we are free to pick this item up, which is TM7, and that contains Hail. Hail is a move that, as its name implies, starts a hailstorm. And hail is a weather condition, as you probably have guessed, damaging all non-ice type Pokemon at the end of each turn. With my Max Repel open, the only way I can go is up. And while I'm here... Well, actually, no. I'm going to hold off for now because I want to battle this dude. I heard rumors of a child prodigy. Oh ho! I guess my reputation precedes me then. You have 5 Pokemon, so you're gonna take a while. He's gonna start out with an Exeggutor, which is a perfect matchup for Howland. I believe 1 Flamethrower and this guy's going down. I am 7 levels higher than it. And yes! 1-hit KO. I'm happy with that. Now he's going to go for Sand Slash, so I think I'm going to switch over to my good buddy Schneider. I think Schneider is almost at level 50 as well. Yeah, after he beats Sand Slash, he's going to be at level 50. So 1 Ice Beam, and he's going down. As good as Sand Slash's physical defense is, its special stats leave something to be desired. Schneider, on the other hand, actually does have good special stats, and it's at level 50, which means Schneider is officially my highest leveled Pokemon. Alright, so now he's going to go for his Electrode. I obviously want to switch out to Rasmussen. I don't know if this Electrode knows Explosion. If it does, all the better because, well, Rasmussen's going to tank it. No, it goes for Screech instead. So 1 Earthquake, and this thing is going down. Alright, that was nice. Cloyster is up next, and I'm going to go for Amber once again. Cloyster's physical stats are very good, particularly its defense. Doesn't have much in the way of special defense, though. Did you see how fast its HP went down? Yeah. Alright, now he's going to send out his own Arcanine, so I'm going to go back to Schneider. And Schneider's Surf should be able to take out this Arcanine. Let's see what happens. Arcanine's stats are pretty good. But not good enough. And I think that was it. Yes, it was. Very nice. The rumors were indeed true, my friend. Now that contained a max revive, which is great. Let's go ahead and head all the way over here to grab this item, which contains TM50 with the move Overheat. Overheat is an extremely powerful fire-type move with base power of 150. So it hits really, really hard. However, the user's special attack drops by 2 stages after each use. So it is rather risky to use in the long run. In the meantime, we have another trainer to beat, so let's send in our good friend Schneider once more to deal with this Charmeleon. Yeah, buddy, hit me with the flamethrower all you want. You're not going to deal much damage to me. But you will burn me. I don't like that very much. So you're going to get punished with the Surf. After this battle is over, I do want to share something rather interesting. For now, we've got to deal with Lapras, so let's bring out Amber once again. Lapras is probably one of my favorite Kanto Pokemon. I love its design. I love the fact that Ash rode one during the Orange Islands arc. And it's just a beautiful Pokemon overall. And Amber grows to level 50, so now Amber is joint highest level along with Schneider. So for his last Pokemon, he's going to send in his Lickitung. I should be able to take it out with a Brick Break. Lickitung doesn't have the greatest defense stats in the world. Oh, but it managed to hang in there, and it's going to counter with Slam. I'm just going to pick it off with a Quick Attack. And that is it. Not a tough battle in the slightest. Alright. So right over here is a guard special. But more importantly, in red, blue, and yellow, this is where you encounter Moltres. And I find that rather surprising because there are a whole bunch of trainers in Victory Road, and you'd think they would all go after Moltres. But no. Alright. With the repel having worn off, I decided to check my badges for no particular reason. Anyway, let's talk about the wild Pokemon we can encounter here. First up is Primape, number 57 in the Pokédex. Primape is a fighting type, and it is the evolved form of Mankey. It is the fastest fighting Pokemon in the game without question, and it's a very underrated Pokemon. It's a great physical attacker, it's got a good move pool, but its defenses aren't the greatest and it can't take many hits. Just as I said with Mankey, I've used Primape in a playthrough before, and it served me very well. Now, the other new Pokemon we can encounter is Marowak. Number 105 in the Pokédex, Marowak is a ground-type Pokemon. It's the evolved form of Cubone. Only a 5% encounter rate. It's very rare. And it's rather slow. To make up for this, its attack is ridiculously good. It hits extremely hard, and it has a good move pool, and rather strong defenses as well. The problem with it is that it's rather slow. But if you want an excellent physical attacker, you're definitely going to find it in Marowak. Alright, that is it. Now let's battle another trainer. Trainers live to seek stronger opponents. I know I certainly do. Miss Cool Trainer, you're the first female Cool Trainer we've fought in quite a while. And once again, you have 5 Pokemon. And since you started off with a Clefairy, I want to go ahead and switch over to Amber. Not only because Amber has Brick Break. Oh, Cosmic Power! Alright then. That is an attack that raises both defense and special defense. A pretty uncommon attack, if I do say so myself. It's not learned by a whole lot of Pokemon. I believe only Clefairy and Baltoy and Claydol can learn it in the Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald games. But yeah, it's not an attack you find very often. And you're going to heal with the full restore. I didn't expect anything less. I wonder how much damage my Brick Break's going to do. Yeah. That defense increase was pretty significant, but it's all for naught as Clefairy goes down. Alright, 1 Pokemon down and 4 to go. And now we are going to battle Jigglypuff, who should be equally as vulnerable to Amber's Brick Break. And down it goes. Very nice. I think Amber should be able to handle this entire team on her own. And if she keeps using normal types, it's certainly going to make my job easier. This is the second Persian that we've fought. I think I've mentioned this before, but aside from dealing damage, Brick Break can also smash through barriers such as Reflect and Light Screen. Now she's going to go for Dewgong. Okay, if you want to keep using Pokemon that are weak to Amber, by all means, let's hit you with a Thunderbolt. And it goes down just like the others. Very nice. Now, one last Pokemon, and it's Chansey. Ooh. This is the first time we've ever seen a trainer use Chansey, so let's hit it with the Brick Break. And you can see how slow its HP is going down because Chansey has a lot of HP. It's an absolute tank, as I've mentioned before. Alright, up to level 51. Not bad. Amber is officially my highest leveled Pokemon. Although I'm probably going to be doing a little bit of training before I tackle the Elite Four. Alright, we have 2 more trainers here to deal with. We're getting close to the end of the dungeon. So, yeah, we're hanging in there. All of our Pokemon are still in relatively good health. But again, it's just that these trainers have so many Pokemon. You know what? I forgot Kingler had Hyper Cutter for an ability. I think Yulin needs some love. He hasn't had much time to shine yet. So I'm going to use Psychic Attacks to get rid of Kingler. And I still have yet to teach Calm Mind to Yulin. In fact, I think I'm going to do it after this video. No, after this battle, excuse me. And Howlin grows up to level 50 now. Excellent. Almost all of my Pokemon are at level 50. So that's rather nice. I think I'm going to be different and send in Overton to deal with this Blastoise. I know I could easily defeat it with Amber, but thought I'd be different. So let's hit you with a Shadow Ball. And you're going to use Rain Dance. Okay, that's going to increase the power of water-type moves. I just wonder how much damage a Shadow Ball is going to do. Not that much, unfortunately. And the rain continues to fall. I'm going to hit you with a Body Slam. Oh, wow. You're going to do Water Gun on me. I'm so scared. Even with the power boost from that Rain Dance, it hardly did anything. It only did 21 damage. And Overton goes to level 48. Very nice. All right, Poliwhirl is the next Pokemon we have to deal with. I think one Body Slam should be able to deal with it. Poliwhirl's defenses aren't the greatest in the world, and it hasn't fully evolved. So let's just hit it. Or we could go to sleep. That also makes sense. So now I think I really will have to switch out. As soon as the rain passes, that is, and as soon as I heal the rest of my HP through leftovers. Alright, let's go ahead and switch back to our trusty friend Amber. Alright. It's gonna go for the Body Slam. Haha! Static gets the paralysis. In a strange twist, the Pokemon who used Body Slam was the one who got paralyzed, and not the target. How often does that happen? Alright. So now she's going to go for Tentacruel. And yeah, I think another Thunderbolt should be able to deal with it. Although maybe not. Tentacruel does have rather good special defense. And it did survive. Okay, I'm impressed. Gonna go for Barrier. That's gonna increase its defense. And it's probably gonna use yeah, he's gonna use a Hyper Potion. I thought as much. But let's hit it with Thunderbolt. See what happens. See what fun happens. Alright, Tentacruel goes down. Very nice. And last up is Seadra. In retrospect, I probably could have done this as a complete Amber sweep. But that wouldn't have been very interesting, would it? And that's it for Seadra. Man, Amber's getting a workout in this dungeon. But as I was saying earlier, we are coming extremely close to the end of Victory Road. And hopefully it's not going to be much more. And again, you also have 5 Pokemon. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit you with a... Oh, I didn't mean to use Extreme Speed, but... good excuse to show it off. And regardless, it did take out Bellsprout in one hit. But I think now is a good time for me to send in Yulin. Because it looks like this trainer uses a lot of grass-type Pokemon. After all, she's used Bellsprout, now she's going to send out Weepin' Bell, and also Psybeam. And again, I forgot to teach Yulin Calm Mind. And I said I was going to do that at the end of the last video. Alright, now she's going to go for Paris. I don't know why she has a Paris on her team, let alone one that's level 42. That is dedication right there. Rather pointless dedication, but it is to be commended. Alright, Parasect is up next. If you can handle Paris, you can handle Parasect. So one more Psychic attack, and yeah, that's it. Now our last Pokemon is going to be Victory Bell, nothing we can't handle, and Yulin is almost at level 50. I mean, pretty soon my entire team is going to be at level 50, which is where I want them when I do take on the Elite Four. Of course, I'm going to have to give them quite a few more vitamins. Ah, there we go. Yulin goes up to level 50. Very nice. She's furious, but it doesn't matter. Alright, Now is finally the time when I actually teach Yulin Calm Mind. So we're going to use Calm Mind, and we're going to use it on Yulin, and I think we should replace Psybeam. And there we go. This finally gives us an excuse to see the TM learning cutscene. I don't know why I said that with gusto, but whatever. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and throw that rock down. We're going to head all the way down here, and then we'll need Rasmussen's help to push this boulder all the way to the left. And we are coming very, very close to the end of the dungeon. Because on the left, on the other side, presto, a switch is before us. And that's going to open that gate over there. I just want to do one last check to make sure I didn't forget anything before I get too carried away. Now the question is, did I grab? Yes, I did grab that TM. For a minute there, I thought I had forgotten it. Okay. This ladder is the last one we need to go up in order to reach the dungeon. But there are some trainers waiting for us. So I'm going to take the opportunity and bring Howland to the front, as well as Yulin to the front and Schneider to boot. Okay. I also want to use full heals on both Schneider and Overton. There we go. I think we are ready. This is, in fact, a double battle. This is the first time we've fought two cool trainers together, and they are known as a cool couple. And they're going to send out Nido King and Nido Queen. So I'm going to have Yulin use Psychic on Nido Queen, since it's the bulkier of the two. And we're going to use Surf on both of them. Hopefully, Yulin can take out Nido Queen, and it can. Awesome. And this Surf should be able to take out Nido Queen, or Nido King, excuse me, and it does. 2 one-hit KOs. Can't really complain about that. And that's it. Not a challenge in the slightest. Ha! Greatness remains elusive indeed. And right here is not a trainer. Instead, he is a move tutor. He will offer to teach one of your Pokemon Double Edge. Double Edge is a powerful normal attack that hits for a lot of damage, but it does deal recoil damage as well. It's alright if you want to teach it to one of your Pokemon. It is a pretty darn good move. And I could teach it to Overton, but I think it does better with Body Slam. But at long last, we have cleared Victory Road and are on Route 23. And look how many pillars there are. I'm kind of disappointed because this place was filled with Pokemon statues. But right over here, through that building, is Indigo Plateau. This is where the Elite Four are waiting. And we are going to take on the Elite Four in the next video. See you guys next time.